Hello everybody and welcome to today's video. We're sitting inside the 2014 Maserati Ghibli twin turbo 3.0 liter absolutely beautiful four-door sedan. So let's go ahead and put this vehicle in drive and take her up the road here and see how she drives, and then we'll hop out and see how she looks. I will give you my honest opinion of the car today. This is my first time having the opportunity to be inside one of these cars and test drive it and film it. So I'll let you know kind of what I think. But before we do all that, let's see how it drives. Steering is nice and smooth for sure. I like that. Let's give it a little gas. Oh yeah, you can feel those twin turbos doing what they should do. Very nice acceleration out of a 3.0 liter V6. Brakes feel good, very responsive. I do have a few little rattles inside the interior cabin when driving. Some of that could be from the tires, you know, but I do like the acceleration, which feels really nice. Makes you really want to get up and go. And what I mean by some rattles when I'm driving the car, you know, just a minute ago, I could hear a few little rattles on the interior. And I guess what I meant by tires is, you know, if you have a little bit more low profile tire, sometimes you can hear a little more road noise and things like that. All right, so far felt pretty nice just for a quick cruise. Let's hop out and take a look at her, and then hop back in and take a look at the interior. All right, everybody, we're outside the car here taking a look. I really do like the front of the vehicle. It has a very aggressive look about it, and it really doesn't look like a whole lot of other vehicles out there. It looks like a Maserati should look, right? Kind of that open mouth grille in the front, those pointy headlights, and it looks expensive too, right? Yeah. Now, believe it or not, this car right now with 65,000 miles, 2014, you can buy it at a very attractive price of only around $27,900. So $27,900, $28,000, still a lot of money, but a lot of car for the money if you're looking at other vehicles out there. But if you were looking at a 3 Series BMW right now, 2014 with 65,000 miles, you'd have a car that's probably $18,900. A C-Class Mercedes, probably $16,000 to $18,000. So it is a good bit more for this. But I would really more or less consider this car to be the size of possibly like a 5 Series Beamer, somewhere in that range. It definitely is a bit bigger than the 3 Series BMW, and it's kind of in its own league in a sense, right? So anyways, let's go ahead and start moving around, taking a look. Black looks really slick on this car, and the paint looks nice. I like the look of the headlights, the design. I like how you can see the word Maserati right in there. You got your LEDs here, your LED blinkers look good. So that's all looking pretty fresh. Nice looking tires. You got the Pirelli P0 all season tires on here. Not new, of course. You know, we didn't put brand new tires on it, but still got a pretty decent amount of tread. The alloy wheels, not a bad look, right? You got a machine face with that gunmetal darker gray. You got bigger brakes, of course. And as I was driving it, I could feel they were really nice and responsive there. Rim size, let's see, yeah, 19-inch. So you got 19-inch wheels. You know, you wonder why don't they just bump up to a 20 or just put an 18 on there? But 19, I guess, is kind of a happy medium. And the tires aren't super low profile, so still got a good bit of meat. Moving right along, you got your 3 little air vents right there. You know, now I hate to say this, but many years ago, or, well, heck, let's just face it, right? This kind of reminds me of a Buick, right? Buicks, if they had 1, 2, 3, and then another 3 on the other side, it meant the car has a V6. If it had 4, and sometimes even Buicks would put them up on the hood, that was an indication to know what size engine you have. And this has 3 here and 3 over there, so technically, yeah, this one's got a V6 twin turbo. So I hate to say it, but kind of reminds me of Buick a little bit with that. I don't know if there's any correlation, but anyways, some of y'all might have an answer for me in the comments section if you know a little more about these Maseratis than I do. I've always liked the Quattro ports. Those are quite nice. And to me, this is kind of like a smaller version of that, right? So anyways, but a beautiful car. The body lines look good. I mean, it's slick. It's got those curves in the back. Those hips kind of flare out, which is very appealing to anyone, really. And moving right along, the name, right? A lot of people, you know, wonder, how do you pronounce that? Is it Ghibli, Gibbler, or there's no R in it, but anyways, I watched the Doug DeMiro video a few minutes ago, just quickly to get just the name there. I think he said Maserati Ghibli, Gibbler. I don't know, but that is however I pronounce it at the beginning of this video. I think that's how Doug pronounces it, so I'll just go with that. Anyways, taillights look good, and the rear end looks nice. You know, it doesn't have a rear deck lid spoiler or anything like that, but it kind of flares up a little bit in the rear, which again reminds me of even the Maserati Grand Touring. Well, look at that. Speaking of a beautiful black car, look what we got hiding in the bushes right there. Little black kitty spying on me. Do y'all see the little black kitty in there? There he is. Look at him, just spying on me. Anyways, boom, there's another one right over there. Anyways, for some of y'all that watch the videos on a regular, you probably got used to seeing when I pull in here these little black cats. You got the quad exhaust, or the quad exhaust for 4. You got 2 over here, 2 over there. So anyways, I like the outside of the car. It looks pretty good. And I really like the interior as well. So far, I haven't really found too many things with this vehicle that I don't like. All right, there's that. What is this doing right here? Anyways, pretty decent sized trunk. It's kind of deep. Looks like the back seats possibly fold down. And you got a little hook here. You got your spare and your tools right there. Most likely this little white thing can just go right in there. And we'll leave that like that. 12 volt. And then these kind of fold and go, well, not fold, but they just kind of roll down into there. So none of that stuff hits your luggage, that kind of stuff. All right, let me know in the comments, what do you think? Do you like it? Do you not like it? What's your opinion if you're watching this video with us today? All right, let's take a look in the back, right? Well, let's see here. I'm 6'1". I was just sitting up front there comfortably, how I would probably drive the car if I was driving to work and back every day. I am looking in the rear, and I'm seeing that it definitely is a bit tight for legroom. I mean, they're good looking seats the way they're set up, you know. They kind of whoom. They're really the angles, right? A lot of cars don't have so much angles there. Another interesting thing, like these headrests are actually like molded into the seat. So there won't be any up and down or taking them out or anything like that. So that's a little bit different. Let's go ahead and hop in if we can. My concern with this is getting in. Okay, so I mean, this is a problem, but I mean, I could roll my seat up more, but I'm trying to show you that a guy 6'1" or female that's around 6 foot, if you're going on a trip or something like that, you're going to need to roll your seat up a decent amount if you're going to have anybody sitting back here, you know, your size. Even, I mean, honestly, wow. I mean, definitely better once I do that, but still, it's pretty cramped in the rear. It is what it is, you know. Even my daughter or son, if they were sitting back here, I definitely would give them more leg room if I can. There's your air vents right there. And let's see what amenities we have in the back. Not a whole lot, really. I mean, your windows, that's really about it. Cup holders should be in here. There you go. And a little storage there. It is nice to see. You're getting a USB there and a 12 volt here. So that's kind of nice. In a good location. And up top, you got handles with coat hangers, of course. You have a light in the middle. And then another handle and all right here. All right, there you go. Look at the front. The front looks nice. It does. I mean, it's a beautiful, beautiful dash. I mean, I love the whole setup up there. It looks really slick. Let's go ahead and check it out. I got to get out of the car first, though. I mean, this is tight. Oh man, gotta get that leg out of there. Ooh, probably not the best for for people that are, you know, you're gonna have. Well, let's just get right to the meat and potatoes of it. I mean, you got to be kind of small to get back there and get comfortable. So this looks good, right? Not too bad. You know, all black, other than your silver and that wood trim there. This is a little interesting how that has kind of, I don't know if it's like that on purpose or did it lose the stickiness under there to hold that down. I'm really not sure what's going on with that. But your seats look good. The leather looks really nice. And let's look up here. Go ahead and cut our flashers off for a minute. Cut the headlights off. I do like the steering wheel. It's a little bit thicker, if that kind of means anything to you. And I guess what I mean by thicker is this area here is thicker and all this. It just feels a little more solid. There's buttons on the back side of it. Probably so you can turn up the volume on the radio and all of that. You know, the color is a little different, right? The darker blue. I like the clock, just a small little clock sitting right there. This kind of reminds me of, just the screen, kind of reminds me of a, you know, a Dodge Charger, a Dodge Challenger, a Chrysler product screen. Why do I say that, right? Well, the size of it, how it's a square, and then even like the way all the layout is on the inside with the theme kind of reminds me of a Chrysler product. So I don't know, but maybe Maserati has some, you know, inner workings with Chrysler or something like that, or maybe even General Motors with Buick for the front out there. I'm not sure, but maybe they bought some software from one of those companies. You know, you never know, and just put it in here, which is fine, no big deal, as long as everything works the way it should. But as far as the layout goes, I like the setup on the inside. It looks really nice. Yeah, interesting. It's got like cup holders down in the armrest, which I've never seen anything like that before. But there is cold air blowing down here, so I guess it could keep a can of Coke cold for you, or you know, something like that. A little storage in here. I do like the key. The key is really big and kind of looks expensive, right? So I like that. It's got some weight to it as well, kind of heavy. Reminds me of a good quality watch. You know, you buy an expensive watch, sometimes it's got some weight to it. That kind of reminds me of that with this key. More cup holders. So there you go. Nice big glove box. Up top, there you go. There is no sunglass holders up here, so you just got one massive light. And this is a synthetic suede. It's not suede. It kind of looks like suede. It's a synthetic suede is what I would call it. It kind of looks that way, but still has that cloth feel to it. But doesn't look too bad, right? All right. Let's keep looking, right? Just checking things out. It's our first time filming a Maserati. Well, one thing I did want to point out, this can be a little, if you're not careful, when you go to move this thing, you can put yourself in the wrong gear if you're not careful. I mean, you can pull down on it a little too much and be in drive. If you're trying to go in reverse and you go in drive and then you don't realize it, boom, you're going forward, you bump somebody or you tap something in your garage. So you got to be careful with this right here, because again, it's not real notchy in a sense where when you're in park and you just kind of, see, it'd be nice if it's just one click, another click down in the drive. Anyways, you really won't know what I'm talking about unless you actually get inside one of these and see for yourself. But again, just pay attention if you buy one of these for the first time. That shifter there, believe me, I can guarantee you somebody that already owns one of these Maseratis like this has probably dropped it in the drive while trying to go in reverse and bumped into something. Guarantee it. It's a little too maybe responsive. Oh, and the start-stop engine button is on the left, not on the right. Something a little different there. Motorcycles. Boom, boom, boom. Anyways, under the hood. My goodness, is that not pretty? Yeah, look at that. So that's your 3.0 liter twin turbo V6 under the hood of a Maserati. All right, guys, stay with us. We'll go for a drive back down to the store and we'll be wrapping this one up today. All right, everybody, back inside. Let's go ahead and see what I'm talking about. Look at that. I just hit the button, pull down, it goes right into neutral. Okay, I want to be in reverse. Anyways, there's your backup camera. So what's the takeaway on this car right here? I'll tell you what the takeaway is on this car here. This car, the takeaway is you bought yourself a Maserati, and none of your friends probably got Maseratis, so you got something a little cool, right? I mean, it definitely is cool. You got a car that's got twin turbo, V6. It'll get up and roll out and feel good while doing it. And it really is sleek. I mean, talk about it, man. Black on black, tinted windows. I mean, it looks really good. And yeah, it looks good. And it's gonna get some attraction with the ladies. So those are all things to think about. And speaking of the ladies, look at that. What is she doing? She's in the wrong part of town. I'm serious there, folks. What is this girl doing down here? You got that one there and that one there. Probably looking at this place because it is up for rent. Be a nice place to have your business at, you know, if you can get rid of the riffraff that hangs out right up front right there. My goodness. Anyways, all right, how in the world did our video go from this to that? Let's give the little Maserati a little run for the money here for a minute. See how it feels. There we go. Feels good, very responsive. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know. What'd you think for 27.9?